Yo, you and climate change. Welcome back, everybody, to Fist Truck TV.
We're back. We're back.
Speaking about denying things.
I thought that said Pakistan, but it's Pazan.
Okay, it's not all about you, bro. Okay.
A jam close. Resistance came.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, last episode was was long. Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, you did all the stuff on this planet. Oh, yeah, you did. And fucking, we got Freddie Simp Jr. over here, man.
He's Sensei. What are you talking about? Sensei Junior.
In his later years, we will know him as King Senior.
Yeah.
Dang, they just named a planet after Alan.
Alan? What?
Did that not just say Alan Kloss or something, or am I an illiterate?
Oh, I think, no, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Ajan. Oh, okay.
Okay, why is she crying? Stop crying. Be happy.
But yeah, speaking of denying things, so as you're well aware of, I am a enjoyer of the boomer shooter.
Right.
And recently I've been on a kick of boomer shooters.
Yeah,
and,
apparently developers have been on a kick too for the past like 2-3 years, because I don't know. It just seems to me like they've released. They doubled the amount of boomer shooters that have ever existed in the past 3 years.
If I go through a history lesson real quick, in like 2013 or something, I don't know. This Rise of the Triad came out. It was a remake of an old game. R.I.P. Leia. Once again, Ben Swallow existing to just to like GG the old cast.
Oh, look, they're all giving the medals, and Chewbacca didn't get
shit.
one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get the medal.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
They just have good. The humor is solid, man.
Yeah, I mean, Lego knows what's going on, bro?
Yeah. Wait, explain that. Are they Force buddies? He was able to pick up his arm.
I guess.
Yo.
What?
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect. Why are you brushing dirt? What are you doing?
My sister would want you to.
They just like sniffing her.
All right, booming shooters.
Oh, yeah, there is. Yo, come on, man.
What?
Okay, yeah. So, Rise of the Triad came out, and it was a remake of a very old game called Rise of the Triad.
I am the main character now. Bitch!
Strike me down, will you? She's blocking. Okay, I was like, yo, she just can't lose me.
I am the main character now. Is this one? No, I don't care about that.
You gotta talk to them. I mean, you gotta talk to them.
Hababadibdaba.
Porgs.
Some of us are even trying to help their conservation on the island. My friend is trying to rescue trapped porgs.
Oh god, it's a side quest. Run! Oh shit, I didn't even know that existed in this game.
Yeah, I've been avoiding all of them.
Yeah.
On purpose. It's like, you wanted me to talk to her. I'm like, are you sure about that?
Yeah. I just saw him. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a dance mini game or something.
How the fuck?
So yeah, Rise of the Triad was a remake of a game that came out in the 90s called Rise of the Triad. And it was made by a studio.
All right.
And it was pretty janky. It was like pretty janky. It really wasn't that good.
Right.
But it was like the first kind of, or not the first kind, but I guess like one of the more high profile releases of like a boomer shooter, like an old school type, shooter. Considering that like at that point in time, shooters were pretty much nothing but like, Call of Duty clones and like Halo or Half-Life clones, where probably more Halo, but it like mega linear, well, Half-Life doesn't do this, but like, mega linear, you take cover behind something to get your health back, that kind of shit, and like you carry 2 weapons, and it's like that kind of shit, right?
Right.
Slow movement and all sorts of shit. So,
everything I need.
Lots of set pieces. Like, there's a lot of things that kind of like describers or descriptors for it. Come on, they love the porgs.
Yeah, exactly.
And
they
I don't
deserve
fuck
them.
He's invincible. Shit.
Yeah, poor you don't want to fuck porgs.
So that Rise of the Triad remake was kind of like at least bucking that trend, even though it was like technically a remake of an old game, but still, that kind of, I'm not gonna say that game necessarily kick-started boomer shooters coming back, but then you had like the Shadow Warrior remake come back, and that one was actually good. Which is kind of like heartbreaking to see the path that those games went down, even though like they're still solid. But
I mean,
they're solid, but they lost their way, is what I'm gonna say. Because like Shadow Warrior 1 was your boomer shooter type thing, where you would go through levels, you would explore them. They had a lot of like it had good movement. You could go between all your weapons, all sorts of shit. It was a.
I haven't played 3, but I really like 2.
2 is the problem with 2. I played through all of them. The problem with 2 is the repetitive mission structure. I wasn't a fan of that. And then the thing I objectively hated about 2, which kind of defeats one of the key things about boomer shooters, is the guns. It was a fucking looter shooter, and I thought that was the dumbest thing ever, because now what happens is that all the enemies are way spongier than they used to be.
Right.
So now you're walking around with a shotgun, and the shotgun, while it's satisfying to shoot, can't kill dick. So like unless you have whatever is the highest item level shotgun or some shit, or whatever's like the best shotgun that you can get, is not killing shit.
Right.
And that just kind of like. Well, I would say I had more fun with Shadow Warrior 2 than I did with 3. It's still just like, your guns are like the lifeblood of your game. and making a looter shooter with repetitive mission structure, because you're going to the same areas over and over and over and over again. By the end of that game, let me see how long it took for me to beat it. I think it took me like, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that. I don't know. But by the end of the game, I was like by the end of Shadow Warrior 1, I mean, it's been a while since I played through it, but like by the end of Shadow Warrior 1, I wanted more. Right. By the end of Shadow Warrior 2, I wanted to be done.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slog towards the end.
Yeah, like it just kind of kept going and going and going, and you just have to keep going through these same areas over and over and over again.
Right.
Oh, it took me like 7, 8 hours to beat it. Shadow Warrior 3 is literally Doom Eternal we have at home. Like it's fun, and just like the movement and being able to like you switch between weapons and blast dudes and like that, it's fun, but it doesn't understand, aside from like getting sidetracked and what I was originally going to talk about, to prevent that from happening as much as I can.
That's a collector's item.
They like understood, or they know that people like Doom Eternal and that it's cool and exciting, but I don't think they understood the why or the how.
Right.
Because there are a lot of elements.
They also still have to keep the aesthetic of Shadow Warrior.
Yeah, but that's not the problem, because the problem, like, they nailed the aesthetic when it comes to like quirky enemies and like I will say
Cursing.
like he doesn't.
Cursing.
He does not shut the fuck up. Like more so than the other games, he does not shut the fuck up. But still,
More so than number 2.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, bro.
shit.
He does not shut the fuck up, and you hear the same lines over and over and over again. Oh, you
man.
remind me of my stepmom, big, fat, and ugly. You remind me of my stepmom, big, fat, and ugly. Like just that's.
Do the accent.
No, I won't, bro. You know the original Shadow Warrior. Like I saw a video recently was talking about like. So original Shadow Warrior was made of something called the Build Engine, and the Build Engine.
Okay.
The original one was made on that, so 1990 whatever, something like that. And so they're like three of like the most high profile Build Engine games was Shadow Warrior, another one called Blood, and another one. Well, I mean the one everyone knows is Duke Nukem.
Okay.
Duke Nukem 3D. And the crazy thing is that amongst those 3 games, like 2 of them are yikes by today's standards, but like Shadow Warrior is easily the worst. Like Duke Nukem being the other one, because like you just throw money at strippers and they show you their tits and stuff. But like that's whatever. All right, well for the most part. But like I find that to be kind of whatever. Like that's just macho dude shit.
Yo, I'm in a sex wing. Finally.
No. Where's the X?
Oh.
He was hiding in plain sight.
Actually, when fucking X-foils are in boost position, you can't fire your weapons. Right?
Okay, I wish I lived right down the road and could just like had a key to your home. Because every time you talk like that, I wish I could just put a shit on your keyboard. Like that's
Weirdo.
like I've been good on my fiber and everything. You're getting one hulking fucking bratwurst of shit. Like your keyboard.
I wonder if there's a mail service for mailing shit.
Well, there is.
Okay.
But it's it's to like test your your gut health and shit like that. You shit in a bag or something.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like take a shit in a bag, but it's like a huge one. Like, damn son, where'd you find those?
His hand keeps on getting moved.
For the sake of just getting to the end of this, yeah, that Shadow Warrior game, the original one, where he's like, oh, like that. Yo, it's oh damn, that is yeah. So like at least the new ones ain't like that. But anyway, the point I was getting to is just or at least like history and shit. Doom came out, Doom 2016 came out, and that kind of like, and there's Wolfenstein, but I think it really started with Doom 2016. Doom 2016 came out, and boomer shooters are like kind of hip again. Doom Eternal comes out, and boomer shooters are like hip and cool. Oh. Yep, and
you're
that's
not
about
even
just
gonna
as
let
much
us
time.
fight him.
That's just as much time as they had on screen anyway.
Yeah.
That guy got a bongo?
I think so.
There's always a family.
I don't trust that bongo. It's not letting me turn to anyone else.
Oh wait, no, it says Sovereign Protectors and Knights of Ren.
Okay. I believe
There you
you.
go.
How do I block? Okay, that's how I block.
So yeah, there was a game I played recently called Ion Fury. It was also made on the Build Engine, but made a lot more recently. It's a very, very good game with a very disappointing last boss, but that's whatever. It's a very, very good game. Very good game. Let's see, as of the day that we recorded this video, which, I guess goes to show how long it takes to come out, but, yesterday was the 23rd of April,
Yeah.
a sequel to that game came out.
Really? Oh, yeah. We were watching, yeah.
Yeah, Phantom Fury, and like the general consensus on it after seeing a bunch of reviews and reading more,
R.I.P.
is that it's just like, at best it's just like kind of a mid game. Like, yeah, it's fine, it does the thing, but like it's not,
Hey.
Much like the way I described Shadow Warrior 3. Hey, look,
Uh-huh.
you're fighting the Knights of Ren. They're
Yeah.
already on screen for longer than they were in the movie.
Oh god.
Much like the way I was describing Shadow Warrior 3 from what it looks like, that game is kind of like, you know, it just knows that people like Half-Life in this case, where the Ion Fury was more along the line of like Shadow Warrior or Duke Nukem or something like that. This one's a lot more like Half-Life.
Okay. Is this guy?
And it understands people like Half-Life,
Right.
but it doesn't quite understand the why or the how, right? Like that's and it's just disappointing, man. That's all. And the thing is that it's so like the people who made they're right next to each other. Okay, the people who made that Rise of the Triad remake have pretty much been on like a streak of just making games like boomer shooter type games.
Yeah.
And they've all been ass.
That's a damn shame.
And it's like, I don't know how familiar you are with your Xbox 360 lore and games back then, but there was this game called Turning Point Fall of Liberty.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Which I think, like, kind of recently you were going through a library of 360 games, and I gushed over that when I said you had to play it. There's a game called Turning Point Fall of Liberty. It was a alternate history, telling of did Emperor Palpatine just fucking I don't know, hiss or something?
Yeah, I guess he's like.
It's an alternate, reality or history, World War II shit. So what if the Nazis won? Right? That's that kind of shit.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, kind of like that. But instead of the way Wolfenstein does it, where you're fucking blowjob Blazkowicz. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Instead of being like Wolfenstein, where you're playing as blowjob Blazkowicz or Blazkowicz, whatever.
Right.
You're playing as some dude. I forget his name. It doesn't matter anyway. You're playing as a dude like a construction worker in New York. You're working on a high rise. You're on the steel beams, resisting the joke, and and the Nazis invade on like Zeppelins and shit.
Okay.
And then pretty much, the rest of the game is you just, you're like the construction worker who happens to be like good, nice with every single gun he uses and all that kind of shit because it's a first-person shooter or whatever.
Right.
That game was awful.
Okay.
Awful. Yeah, I don't know if it's no, I would say it's up there with like Gungrave bad.
Oh.
Bad.
Ooh, Gungrave.
Bad.
I don't know if you know this, but Gungrave is really, really bad, guys.
Yeah,
the new one, not the original.
Yeah,
I haven't played the original one.
Yeah, nice save. I was like, fuck. Wait, maybe we should clarify.
The new Gungrave.
Yeah,
because apparently the original one had rave reviews.
I like this part.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed. I thought it was cool. Like, I mean, maybe riding horses on the ship was crazy, but
yeah,
I just thought it was cool. But I just thought the fact that they were actually like fighting on the Star Destroyer was sick. Like that was cool.
Yeah, I mean they made this so fun. Look at what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm talking about the
movie. The movie. No, it's like they really did this.
They're roadblocks. No.
Oh no, you can't go around them.
Oh shit.
Ask me if I give a fuck.
Yo, just keep running. Oh, defeat the Sith troopers. You have to kill them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck my brain. Yeah. So that game was like really bad, like really bad.
Yeah.
These guys are not that bad, but the thing that they remind me of about that studio, like why it reminds me of that game, is because the Turning Point people, they went on, and I think the next game they made, and I could be wrong, but the next game they made was called Legendary. And it was about.
Okay, was it about cows?
Okay, I thought you were doing the How I Met Your Mother shit. I'm like, all right, cornball.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I guess I wasn't supposed to jump that.
Okay.
What up, goat? Or horse? Horse goat?
Push him into the explosion. Wait, turn around? What's the checkpoint telling you?
Just tell us to go that way.
Oh, invisible wall. But yeah, they made a game called Legendary after that, and it was about like, I think you're a thief. That this was okay. Oh wait, no, there's a circle on the wing.
Oh, I see. Look at that.
Yeah, I think you're like a thief, and also I played these games because this was in the 360 era, and I was like a dipshit teenager who wanted achievements, and he had access to GameFly, or you know, I had access to GameFly, and I would just rent this garbage because it was like achievement fodder. So and also my cousin and I would make a habit of going to GameStop on like a, you know, weekly, bi-weekly basis,
right,
and buying like whatever the cheapest shit we could find in there, because, you know, we were like broke kids and so broke teenagers, and so we would just show up, and it was like $5 or less, we'd snatch it up. So there's like, I mean, that's a whole other conversation, but it was a game where you played as like a thief. You went in a museum, and the museum had Pandora's box, and you open up Pandora's box, and you unleash all sorts of like monsters, like the Minotaur and the Griffin and all sorts of shit.
Right.
And it was also it was better than Turning Point, but it was still a steaming pile of shit. And then somehow, and this is the thing that drove me nuts, and like where I'm, you know, where, you know, Infinity Gauntlet, where the gems are being socketed in now, right? So so then for some odd reason, I don't understand how it happened, but a studio with their and you know, I will just add in like, hey, maybe it's not their fault, you know, you have time and, you know, time constraints and whatever issues, but like the reason why I don't buy that is because of the next two things. So for
oh shit.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, they just
shit.
The Knights of Ren. So
We aren't getting near that hatch until that turret is destroyed.
They for some odd reason, I don't know how the fuck this happened, but for some odd reason, the studio that made Turning Point and fucking Legendary, just like absolute dog shit tier games, got the keys to the Lamborghini on making the next Ninja Gaiden game.
What? Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
What?
I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not kidding. So no, not recent. This is the in past tense. So,
oh, okay.
But they somehow got the job to make a Ninja Gaiden game after making these garbage games.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm telling the story in the right order, but this is essentially how it played out. They make a Ninja Gaiden, and I think it was after Ninja Gaiden 3, which was trash.
Right.
And so it's like, all right, we need people to save this franchise. We're gonna get the guys who made fucking Turning Point and Legendary first-person shooters to make an action game for some odd reason.
Okay.
And what they made was a game called Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z.
Oh yeah.
Where you play as like Zombie Ryu, and the gameplay is not completely different. It's still an action game, but it's shit. The thing is that it was shit. It was shit.
Right.
And that for some odd reason, and like Ninja Gaiden, you know, for those who don't know, I love Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. I love those games. So like, you know, to see that happen, when I heard they got Ninja Gaiden when they were making it, I'm like, come on, what the how do you get work like this? I don't and so then it was either after or before that, but I think it was after. I don't know. Another franchise that like I have a love-hate relationship with because I love the first game and then I played the second one a lot, even though in hindsight it was not a good game. Lost Planet.
Right.
They made Lost Planet 3.
Oh, what the fuck?
How did they get these jobs? How did they get the jobs? And then when you look at the development of Lost Planet 3, it's like I think it was fucked. I could be pulling this out of my ass, but if I remember correctly, it also has something to do with what's his face, that fucking that fucking played everybody on Mighty Number 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
That guy might have had a say on it or something, that like it should be more like character focused. I forget what it was exactly. Okay. But Or oh, okay, I thought it wasn't working for a sec. I did not even notice that you already beat the BB boss.
Yeah, it's already done, bro.
Okay.
That's a lot of people in the air. That's not logistically possible.
What if they all just like flew through each other?
That's exactly what would happen. Like someone makes a wrong left turn and everyone's dead.
Oh, is this Albuquerque?
Yay!
Hey. So yeah, that's what these guys remind me of. It's like somehow they haven't made a single like good game, I think. Yet they keep getting
Work, yeah.
work. They or like not only is that they keep getting work, but they're also giving them like
Good stuff.
good franchises to ruin or good like premises. So they put out a game called Graven, which is like a newish version take on a game called Hexen. You know, or like inspired by, not like a sequel or anything like that. Did you just say I don't like Sid?
This will be with you always.
See, this Avatar is shit stupid, man.
This I hated this. Wait, is it an actual fight? Nope. Okay.
I'm walking.
Oh, it's a fight, or you gotta mash the button.
Probably have to walk forward.
So anyway, yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's just kind of disappointing. Oh shit!
Emperor of what? We killed him.
Unlimited Sith.
Unlimited
I can
Sith.
hold this forever.
Is he aware that there's power within?
And I.
Wait, that twirl should have doomed you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anakin, help me. Help me. No, wait, he's not here this time.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, son.
Wait, you heard what he said?
Yeah, he says you're not here this time.
He said, "Help me, Anakin." Oh wait, you're not here this time. Yo, you just zapped him into his old outfit.
Okay.
God, I hated this.
Yep.
I know you hated this.
Yep.
With all the ships. I thought it looked cool. I didn't.
It looked like too much. It looked.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's fair. Yeah.
It went from 0 to 8,000.
1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I just sounded. The thing is that, you know, like obviously they didn't have a bad guy. They needed a bad guy. So you know, fucking. You know, throw the respawn on Emperor Palpatine real quick, right?
Yeah, as much as they have, like, they don't have a fucking bad guy, they completely destroyed
this dude,
the Republic.
Yeah,
and apparently they couldn't get anybody to help them.
Yeah, their health bars.
Oh, his health is going down.
Oh
no! Oh, he's gonna. Oh no! How? Why?
Oh!
Oh man.
That his character arc, he was originally supposed to be the Reverse Vader, man.
Yeah.
That's so disappointing.
So disappointing.
That's so fucking disappointing.
So fucking disappointing.
I do appreciate. I don't know. We said, or I think we might have said it out of the episode. Yeah, we might have said, definitely not on the episode. I think I do appreciate how like some of the actors have spoken so candidly about these movies after the fact.
Yeah,
we got a medal. Like at least with, you know, I guess Mark Hamill kind of did, which I know that we brought up in an episode, but like
Adam Driver,
John Boyega. That one, John Boyega's case, I think it like literally killed his career or something.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen.
He hasn't been in any major releases since.
Wasn't he in that big robot, Pacific Rim robot?
But that was before Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who are you?
He hasn't been on like any big.
Let's see what Lego does with this.
Oh shit.
Ray Skywalker.
Martinez.
Yeah, that's Martinez.
Just imagine.
Hey,
I'm Ray Gonzalez. We did it. It's over.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
yeah, that's damn. What a saga. This has been like 2 years.
2 years to finish.
I'm mostly
9
off.
games.
Yeah, Pacific Rim was before this movie.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, it was in The Woman King. But yeah, it feels like, or I imagine that like him speaking ill of his time, or what? Not his time, but like literally what they fucking did to his character in Star Wars. Yeah, like I imagine it like it. Unless he's like, it's a choice of his own or something like that.
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's just, it's as the raging kids would say, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because like his acting was not the problem. It was their fucking shitty writing and like the.
Yeah.
Man. And then they didn't have Palpatine. That's what killed me about Palpatine too. It's like, okay, whatever. He got his mojo back right at the very end.
Yeah.
I wish they could just pull out like one lightsaber fight. It's just
Palpatine wasn't supposed to use lightsabers to begin with.
But episode 3 he used.
Yeah.
And I thought like in episode 3, I mean, as like, maybe like, oh, it's ridiculous. He's an old man. It's like, but he's nice with it though. That's easy. I can easily suspend my disbelief for some shit like that.
Yeah, lightsabers are Trump's, good stuff. Good storytelling.
Yeah. And I mean, at the point where they're at, like,
yeah,
like with bringing Palpatine back is like we've already given up on good storytelling. So like, bring out the fucking lightsabers, bro. They're like barely no. You know what sucks about this trilogy? They're like practically no lightsaber fights.
Yeah.
There's just like the one where they fought by the water. Pretty much, that's it. Like notable ones.
Yeah, there's
notable
one
ones.
in the end of the first one, and then there's one at the end of the second one.
Yeah, but
that's
that
the
like
waterfall one.
Like the one at the end of the at the first one was like I don't like that was trash. I don't know. It was not the point of it. Wasn't to be a cool lightsaber fight. I think.
Yeah.
There's one in episode 8.
Yeah, there's the one where both of them are fighting together.
They're not fighting. There are no lightsaber fights though. It's got to be lightsaber v lightsaber.
There was a lot of lightsaber in that fight.
And none of those dudes use lights. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
all right, at least 2.5. At least 2.5 fights.
Yeah. I mean, compared to like, Darth Maul, right?
Right. Episode 3 had 4.
Episode 3 had
we don't. 1, 2, and 3 are like awesome. The peak lightsaber fights.
Lightsaber, yeah.
But in number 4 you had one, and number 5 you had a really good one at the end.
Yeah. And then the same for 6. Same for 6.
6 you had a pretty good one.
You had a really, the Luke and Vader one.
I think number 5 is better than 6.
Well, 5 was better, yeah. But I like the Luke and Vader one.
Yeah, it was
6. It's just even though half of it is like Vader trying to find Luke, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just talking shit. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's it.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
And the main character.
He's smiling.
Main character, yeah, we're done.
He's the only one who survived. They took Luke, they took
It's Greedo.
Han, or they took oh shit.
I shot first.
You RoboCopped him?
It was self-defense.
I could read
Oh god,
it's another
Greedo.
Oh shit, greed eye.
Self-defense.
All right. Goodbye everybody.
Bye-bye.